Yeah. So first of all, I would like to know about the company Allnyx. How we pronounce this company?
Company name is the Allnyx,
Allnyx. Okay.
and the generics about the Allnyx is uh, all about electronics. So
Sorry.
it's all about the electronics.
Okay.
The all, that means all, and Nix. So we taken the Nix from the electronics.
Mm-hmm.
So that represents the generic Allnyx is equal to all about the electronics.
Mm-hmm.
So anything we do, that is all related to electronics.
To that. Okay. So what exactly your company do?
We do electronics manufacturing.
Mm-hmm.
We do electronics designing. We do electronics job work. We do electronics turnkey projects. We do new product identifications. So anything related to new product design, development, manufacturing, procurement. So start from the concept to the design to the delivery, we do it. Whether a customer required any packaging, the box built product, we do it. We do OEM product for the customers. We do ODM product for the customers. So you can say we provide the complete vertical integration solution and horizontal integration solution for the customers when
So
it comes to
yeah.
designing and electronics part.
So you provide, is this your company's contract that does work on contract manufacturing?
Contract manufacturing as well as the turnkey manufacturing as well as the prototype manufacturing
Okay.
as well as the OEM manufacturing,
Mm-hmm.
OEM manufacturing, everything, cable harnessing, everything that we do.
Okay, everything. So I want to know that which sector you are catering to, like which sector you are specialized.
So basically, we are more into automation sectors.
Mm-hmm.
Then automobile sectors, that is our next focus.
Mm-hmm.
Automobile, then medical technology and education technology. So that is the edge tech as well as the med tech. So these are the three domains that we are focusing.
What are three domains you are talking about? Automotives?
Automotives,
Mm.
education technology,
Okay.
and medical technology.
Okay.
That is the health sector, education sectors, you can say, and automobile sectors.
Okay.
Yeah, so these are the three sectors that we are focusing, and we are building the capabilities for these three sectors. Though we have all the capabilities, but we are expanding
Mm-hmm.
and building the more capabilities, adding the more resources for catering the need of these three sectors.
Okay. So are you making everything in-house
Yes.
or you are doing assembly part only?
No, we do everything in-house.
Manufacturing to assembly to everything?
Everything's we have. We have the design partners also in our business networks.
Mm-hmm.
So that is the complementing that we do with design partners also.
Okay. So how many employees you have?
We have the 50 plus employees.
Okay. So I want to know in detail about the company, like how like whole process, how you do, and when I'm a company of automotive, so what kind of services you provide and how you do that?
So for the company, like first of all, what company as a customers would look for? They would look for the first the quality, second the delivery, and third the price. The sectors what we are talking about. So that is price is not always the concern. The quality is always the concern. Then the delivery is the second most concern, and the price comes the third part, because these three sectors are never driven by the pricing part. It is quality and the delivery drives these three sectors growth. So as a quality, we have the phase gate control systems. So every stage we have the quality process. Start from the receiving the material, that is IQC, that we have then at the time of kitting the material, giving for the productions. At the production stage, they receive the material, they do the quality checking about the bill of material, the right component, the right value of the components, right manufacture parts. So those are also being taken care at the time of when material goes for the productions. So we have the different phase gate control for the different processes throughout the entire manufacturing.
Okay, so you manufacture PCB only, or you manufacture other things also?
We do not manufacture the bare board, bare PCB. We put the component on the PCBs. So that is the called the PCBA. So that is the PCB assembling. So we mount the component on the PCB. So either customer give us the PCB and we put the semiconductor parts and we do the PCB assembling. That is a PCB in this electronic manufacturing. Or if we have the complete scope, turnkey projects, we buy the PCB on behalf of the customers as per the customer specifications. We buy all the semiconductor materials as per the customer bill of requirements and bill of the material given by the customers. Is having the manufacturer part numbers, values, models, everything. And we put it on a board and we'll give the complete manufacturing services and give the complete board to the customers. So that is one that we do it. Sometimes customers come with some ideas. This is kind of applications they are look forward and they want to design the products. So we have the design team. We do the design the product and we do the sample prototyping. Once the prototype is being approved and tested by the customers, then the mass production comes from the customers. So this is normal standard process that we follow.
So your company do R&D also?
We do not do R&D because we do not do the research. We do the designing part.
Okay, no, I'm asking. Sorry, I'm asking about testing.
Yeah, we do it. We do the testing. We do the complete whatever the process is required, services is required for the contract electronics manufacturing. That we do it. Sometimes testing resources given by the customers, like basics. So they give us, sometimes they ask us to design the TESIX and provide the manufacturer TESIX. We do it and we do the testing as per the customer requirements.
It means from designing to testing to everything done by you in-house, right?
That is, we call it design to delivery.
Design to delivery. Okay. And like if I ask about the components, like are you sourcing from India only or from outside India also?
It's a mix of both. If we get it in India, as per the target price what we look forward and the time frame that is we required, so we give the preference to get it from the India first, because we believe in make in India, buy in India. So yeah, so we promote this. So that is one thing, and there is some challenges in the procuring the material from the India, whether it is a quality, price, even delivery. Then we process from the out of country. Okay.
So if I ask about the percentage, like how much percentage you take from India and how much from abroad?
As of now, I would say that is the 60-40, 40% from the outside India, 60% from the within the India. Because nowadays in India also we get the component, the good price and time. So that ecosystem is getting built for the electronics manufacturing system, which was not earlier 2 years back. It was not that much ecosystems. Now for the particular for the our sector, EMS sectors, this ecosystem is being created.
Yeah.
The efforts of the government and some other private institutes for the electronics industries like ESC, ISA. So those are the institutes that work closely with the government and the company like us. So that ecosystem is getting the build. So with that help, we get the components here. But if customer wants the component to be procured from the specific country, specific suppliers, we follow their instruction and we get it from them. So it is all as per the requirements.
Okay, so can you share some use cases, recent use cases with us?
Regarding
like recently you have closed a query and you have delivered a product to your client. So I want to know about that how much time it took and what you made, how you provided, what process it took, and how much time it took to deliver all the product.
See, for one of the product that we had, that is for the automation product, that we delivered as a turnkey project. So we procure the everything, every materials, PCB and everything. The previously customer were giving us the PCB and the components. But after talking to the customers, we facilitate them. Why you put extra efforts in the procuring these materials? Though we have the expertise on this, we buy these things in multiples. You buy in the quantity as you require. So, for the example, for the resistor capacitor, the same resistor capacitor is being used in the different projects also. So we buy in the millions and they buy in the thousands. So we get the price advantage from our suppliers and we pass it to the customer. So thus we make our customers to rely more on us, trust more on us for the better pricing, better delivery, and the same components, same parts. So customer give us the complete turnkey projects. So from the job work, we switch it to the turnkey projects. Turnkey projects, everything is on us. We buy everything. We invest in the projects. So certain process gets eliminated at the my customer side. They do not have to procure the material. So they are doing the cost benefit on the reduction of the resources. Manpower resources not required over there for the specific component. Then quality checking is not required. So that is also that is the resource they are saving upon. And this transporting those material to our premises. So again, cost, the transportation cost as well as the transportation time that we are reducing. So initially, such projects which was taking at the customer end to deliver the material to us and we deliver back to them, it was somewhere around 3 to 6 weeks. But 3 to 6 weeks time, and when it comes everything on us, so it is never more than 4 weeks. So the time is reduced drastically, almost 40% reduction in the time in delivering the projects. Cost, maybe customer is getting the advantage at least 5% cost benefit because they are not putting any manpower resources in procurement as well as the incoming quality check as well as the transporting the material to our facilities and transportation cost because we procure every materials. So and we have the price advantage, so we pass it to the our customer.
Okay,
So
so
this,
you are, yeah, you were saying something.
yeah, so the customers having referring you, so we are getting the monthly 10,000 quantity of these customers. So yearly almost 100,000 PCB they were getting manufactured from us. So now we get it done for them, and the time you say the time frame is reduced by 40% and the price cost reduction by 5%. So volume wise maybe so effectively their profit margin is up to 7%.
Okay.
Okay, so this is how the customer getting advantage with our value added services.
And how much percentage you get, like you are providing everything and you are doing everything for client once he has given you some project, so how
Yeah.
much percentage you get?
It depends because our pricing structure are based on the different processes.
Okay.
So and the material use. Sometimes we give the options to the customers. These are the three different material we use. So which material you want to use? So based on the customer's applications, they define. Yes, we want this material to be used for the soldering. This material to be used for the control coating. So pricing structure vary based upon that. According the price, this margin is getting changed. But in a nutshell, overall, this is a very competitive market. So that is 7 to 12% in between these varies depending upon the commitments and the contractual terms and conditions.
So 7 to 12% will be your margin.
Yeah.
Okay. And if I ask about the ecosystem,
This is I would say this is the industry's standard. So any EMS you ask the margin would fall into this bracket only.
okay, so how much, like if you feel you are catering to multiple sector, right?
Yeah.
So I want to know that which sector has more profit benefits you are getting from which sector?
So it is profit that we target. We target the customers, target the industries and the applications specific things we do it. Otherwise, this profit in terms of with reference to the industries, yes, any critical applications, the profit margin is high, but your commitment level responsibility is high. For example, medical technology. You
Mm-hmm.
cannot compromise for anything. Not in the procurement, not in the quality checking, not in the delivery part, not in the testing parts. So
Mm-hmm.
cost is higher
Mm-hmm.
in medical technology projects, whether it is a wearable device or this standard watch.
Mm-hmm.
So any health related products, whether it is used in operation theaters, in the hospital, ICUs,
Mm-hmm.
there's ventilators. So those are the highly precise equipments. Yes, we have to be more procure. We should have the special skill resources to cater the need of these segments. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
profit margin would be higher
Mm-hmm.
because competition is less in these sectors because
Mm-hmm.
out of, for example, out of 100 EMS, so
Mm-hmm.
hardly 20, 30, 40 EMS would be having the capacity of delivering the services
Mm-hmm.
and fulfilling the expectation of the medical technology domains requirements. So that is a globally it is a common, very generic things. When the competition is less, profit margin is higher. So in this segment, yes, that may be around a 15-20% margin that we have in these things. But the tools material use is a different one. So if you put the cost of tools materials used for this
Mm-hmm.
is also we count in that.
Okay. And if I ask about the ecosystem, like as you know that electronic sector is booming and the
Mm.
government is also announcing lots of incentives and schemes for
Right,
electronic
right,
sector, and they want India to become self-reliant.
right.
I want to know your point of view, like what do you feel that how Indian ecosystem about semiconductor industry is working?
See, in the that is a very buzzword. India electronic industries is booming. There are a lot of segments in electronics. One is the electronics component semiconductor part. Second, the PCB, the only bare PCB that is a part of electronics industry. Then
Mm-hmm.
the company like us, electronics manufacturing services provider company, and OSAT companies are also there. That is providing the systems for assembly and testing.
Mm-hmm.
ATR is one another vertical in this, and the manufacturing of IC, that is the foundries and semiconductor manufacturing the companies. So these are the five, six different verticals in electronics domain. So it is like an ECG graph. So it is not that much easy to align all the verticals to move forward in the same space. So yes, they are going in this. So they are at some stage we are in the ecosystems.
Mm-hmm.
So that is they're building up. But if you compare the previous the ecosystem model, which is prevailing in China, yes,
Mm-hmm.
we are on that road, and maybe in a year or a couple of years, we'll be at par with the ecosystems. So initially, yes, teething problems are always there, but they overcome of those issues. Government are also trying very hard. The companies, corporates companies who are into these electronic industries are also working hard and working with the government shoulder to shoulder. So thanks to government, so they are putting more efforts. They have the dedicated teams, ministries
Mm-hmm.
who really takes care of the concerns and the ecosystem that is to be required in growing these industries and to
Mm-hmm.
contribute in India's economy. Yes, ecosystems are building up, but these semiconductors plants are setting up. So maybe India would be benefited in true terms in maybe in a couple of more years. We have to vouch for
Mm-hmm.
that. Then we have the complete ecosystem, end-to-end ecosystem that we normally we believe that will be set completely. So yeah.
So if I want to know that challenges, like according to you, what kind of challenges Indian EMS sector is facing?
So first of all, that is the EMS sector is unstructured.
Mm-hmm.
So different EMS works in a different way. There is no any standards that is laid out.
Uniformity.
Yeah, uniformity standards has been laid out for the
Mm-hmm.
specific services. So it is again the pricing structures, deliveries are sometimes is the geographical basis. The EMS operating in the Bangalore or Mysore with the different pricing, and same customer is coming to Gujarat or same customer is going to Delhi. So he will get the different pricing for the same job, same projects. So this is one example. That is the unstructured things. Customer get the different pricing. Even if I have the company in a south in the EMS setup, so I have the separate pricing for this being a EMS company in a Bangalore and a company in a Gujarat. So that pricing is different. So that is one way. That is an unstructured way. Second, the supply part. So that is again that is facing the challenge. Sometimes the EMS who has low volume, they have the pricing challenge is also there, and delivery challenges are also there. Third, the customer is having the more negotiation power because a lot of EMS are coming up. So that is the one. And another things that is the business volume across the India, across the industries, irrespective of any specific industries, the total volume for the electronics manufacturing it is also is little bit affected because previously, as per our experiences, any OEM company, any product manufacturing company, whether AC manufacturing company or mobile manufacturing company or TV manufacturing company, so any product goes which needs the PCB, right? So as now government has the PLI scheme, production link incentive schemes. So now for any company with the reasonable revenue, for example, the company is selling the TV or AC is the 100 crore of revenue. So they have the capacity to put the SMT line. One EMS line they can put it. So that one EMS line costs somewhere around 5 to 10 crores. That is the minimum to maximum. So they put this line into their premises and they start doing the EMS of their own product. And they get the advantage of the PLI incentives. It may be 10 to 20%, 15%. So this way, what happened? The OEM companies, production company, the product companies, the business which was available in the market, it was reduced because now they are doing their own.
They got hampered because the big companies are opening their own
Yes,
manufacturing
absolutely.
facilities.
Yes.
Yes.
So that amount of business is getting reduced coming to the EMS industries. That is the one challenge. So the same thing. So it is like I am cooking at my home. I start taking food at my home rather going to the other restaurant outside. So that business volume is getting reduced.
Hampered, yeah.
Tempered. So this is the side effect of the PLI scheme, I would say that. So one side, this maybe this volume maybe not that much, but significantly yes, in compared to the assembly lines getting increased. So competition is playing major role. The laser volume. The third, as I said, this thing, more EMS. The biggest challenge, I would say, that is the resources. Resources required, it is not available up to the mark. Either we have to get them trained. So at times in any EMS you take, so this would be the common things. We have run the training center at one corner of the premises. Always there's a training going on at the different level. Initially, we used to go to the universities and colleges to hire campus interview for the engineering graduates. Then it came down to diploma. Now we have to go to the ITI, that's the 10th pass, who are doing the electronics or electrical. We have to do the campus at that premises and got those talent. We just acquire them and just put it in our systems and train them. So resource is one more challenge, irrespective of the EMS company or the designing company, but across the electronic industries. So that is the big challenge. And whatever the resources pool are available, irrespective of the city or state, So those resources are moving from one place to one EMS to another EMS. So it is like a head hunting. So if you have the good quality engineers, I will offer the more salary because resources are not there. One side the competitions are there, market is becoming very price sensitive. On other side, we have to pay higher to get the required talent. And at third dimensional, the pricing of the raw material required for EMS like solder paste, control coating materials. So it is going high. So these are the three, four major challenges, and definitely more efforts are required to be done, not only for the government or any electronics institutes working with the government to facilitate the electronic industries, but as a EMS company owner, they need to be associated and get themselves structured first. So that is the need of the hour for the EMS. Like in pathology, medical in pathology, they have the fixed rate. Different charges for the X-ray, these are the rates. For CT scan, these are the rates. For the blood group test, these are the rates. For the diabetes, these are tests. So there is, so we lack those things. So customer get the advantage with better negotiation power, right? So for example, I'll give for our EMS. So we have to do the setup for the any jobs to be do the PCB assembly. One is the programming of the data provided by the customers, and the second thing is the putting the material in the systems. So we put it making the feed in the pick and place machine. So these are the two things that we need to do before putting any job into the this line. So different EMS is a different cost for this. For the programming, the one cost. Second is the for the setup is a different cost. Some of the EMS are giving the free of cost. Some of that charging very heavily. So this is the one example I gave you. So such cost that if it is structured, yes, plus minus 10-15% is there. But if someone is giving the free of cost, one is charging some 5,000 rupees. Yeah, so customer get the advantage in this. So these are the certain challenges. So certain things need to be taken care and to be done by the EMS companies themselves. We get associated, get together, and form a certain kind of association to represent the challenges to the competent authorities. And then you expect the counterpart, whether it is a governments or any other electronics institutes working for the EMS sectors, and just make a this thing. Then, in true sense, it will be a ecosystems.
Okay. So I want to know, Jatin, that like you were talking about the big companies who open their own manufacturing facility and that hampered EMS companies' business, right?
Yeah.
So according to you, there should be some protocols or some rules regulations for that?
As per the government policy, there is no any protocols, but policy is very well defined by the governments. So the state will fall into that. Yes, the advantage is like they claim the make in India completely. So one way it is good. So it is a make in India, Atmanirbhar Bharat that is supporting that. So there is no like they are violating anything. They do as per the government policy.
Yeah.
But what I said with you, the volume of business in India with reference to the competitions, how the competition get affected, it is with the number of EMS operating in India with the versus the business volume.
Okay, so if I ask about government schemes, like you are saying that government has provided lots of schemes which are benefiting big companies because they are doing, they are making in India product and they are using it and they are claiming that it is making in India, right?
Yeah.
So I want to know that is there any benefits which EMS companies are also
getting? Yeah, the government has the benefit if I am expanding, I am putting the plant in machinery. So I get the benefits in that, in the taxation as well as in subsidy. So there is a policies for the every things for the every companies, whether it is a design company, whether it is a OEM company who are manufacturing the product, or
Mm-hmm.
whether it is a EMS company. So
Mm-hmm.
government has the policies for the everything.
Mm-hmm.
The like different vertical I told you. So
Mm-hmm.
they have every policy for the everyone. So that way it is there. So government has taken a very good action, and they have taken everything into considerations.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, what will be, it will become a it will be completely unbalanced. If one industry is getting the advantage, another is not getting the advantage.
Mm-hmm.
So it is unfair to one versus other.
To others, yeah.
Yes, yeah. So it is not like that. So policies are well defined, and
Mm-hmm.
they are checking. The
Mm-hmm.
best part is government is keep on checking. They have the close eye on this. How policy is being implemented, how
Mm-hmm.
the industry is getting benefited with that, and what is the effect of these policies
Mm-hmm.
on the government's economy.
Mm-hmm.
So it is very well these things, because we used to visit do the many seminar and being a part of government initiatives. So we have those datas, and government updating the things if required, the extend the scheme, if required the extend the subsidies or the benefits.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So I asked about association. You were talking about that EMS company should have an association. So about that, I want to know that is there any association right now available?
Maybe local level, yes. Different cities, different geographical have the EMS association, but there should be a common platform for the common voice
Mm-hmm.
to raise it to the government or competent authority, or even in the within the association, within the EMS industries.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So I want to
So,
know.
so like for the software industries, for
Yeah.
IT industries, yes, they have the bigger platforms. Yes, maybe we may be having the association, but we are not in that higher, bigger platform. We do not have that much the presence across the state, across
Mm-hmm.
the countries. So if it platform is bigger, then we can perform better way, I would say.
Okay. So, okay, next thing I was talking about resources. You were talking about training and all. So, do you provide any training or what kind of challenges you faced and like how you hire people? What is the process of your hiring? So, that's what I want to know.
So different level, the hiring process are very simple. As I give the basic example for EMS, if I need a person for the soldering part, if I need a person for the PCB washing part, if
Mm-hmm.
I need a person for the in material incoming QC, I
Mm-hmm.
know these are the skill is required. Straight away we hire them,
Mm-hmm.
maybe train them.
Okay.
So skilled person, unskilled person, semi-skilled person. So based on our requirement, we hire the persons, and we just give them the specific training. If the semi-skilled person we find is a potential, the person is a potential to go up, we give them train, and we make him skilled to do the specific task. So that normally we do this. And certain area, as I said, it is very difficult to get the resources, but we approach to the different educational institutes for this.
Mm-hmm.
We look forward the government's portal where such kind of a candidate have uploaded their CVs, resumes. We
Mm-hmm.
try to hire from the government sites also. That is employment exchanges also. We put forward our requirements to the local labor offices also. So that is there. Yes, we use corporate like LinkedIn. We
Mm-hmm.
search. We use the LinkedIn platform also for the hiring people. Some job portal also we used to get the
Hire people.
resources hiring the people. When I say the
Mm-hmm.
resources, it is not only manpower.
Mm-hmm.
Again, it is tools and machinery
Mm-hmm.
is also is a part of resources, because certain processes are getting automated. So if I talk about 5 years, 5 to 10 years back, 50% processes of EMS was manual process, 50% was the machines. Now 80% on machines, 20% on manual. Like inspection, now we have the all automated inspections. Before 5 to 10 years, it was more about manual inspection using the microscopes and those things. Now those inspection is being taken care by the machines. So machines also being a very critical as a resources in our. So it is not when I say the resources in a two way. One is the manpower resources as well as the machine resources. Because before 5 to 10 years, the processes that we used to follow in industries, 50%, almost 50% were the manual processes, 50% automated processes. But now the scenario is changed. 80% is on the automated processes that is being taken care by the machines, and 20%, 20-30% by the that is a manual
Manual
operations.
process.
Yeah. So for the manual, yes, we use a different platform. I said that is education institutes start from the ITI to the universities that we use. Portal we use, professional network we use, LinkedIn, and job portal we use, and references just of course definitely would be there, and some labor contractor services also we used to get the resources. And machines, yes, depending upon the industries, whatever the plant machine is required, we procure and put it in our shop floor. We do it.
Okay. So, according to you, what is more beneficial? Like, according to you, what is the most relevant and important part of the testing, like automation or manual part?
It depends on the EMS. In the specific EMS is targeting the specific industries. So, definitely automated processes highly recommended, like defense, aerospace, medical technology, automotive, where it affects or related directly with the human lives, right? So in that very preciseness is required. So machine is the preciseness. What if machine is giving a 99% efficiency, all the board would be 99%. But the manual operations, so different person has a different skill set to do the inspection and testing. So I cannot guarantee it will be a common output efficiency, accuracy from my team of 10 people. So one person may be giving me the 100%, one may be giving the 99%, one may be giving the 98%.
Yeah.
And the preciseness, accuracy. And all the machines are highly efficient with the softwares. So whatever the data is required for the further analysis, so that is the most useful things that we get it from the machines.
Okay.
Same data I can get it from the person, but the accuracy level it is depends again person to person. Yeah.
But according to you, which is better, manual or automated?
Automated is expected
More
by the
beneficial.
customer, more beneficial because that fulfill the expectation, they fulfill the requirement of the certain requirement, quality systems requirement, because those data are required. And if I talk about the overseas clients, so they prefer the automated these things.
Okay. And
Yeah.
you were talking about also supply chain and pricing. I want to know a little bit more about that. Like, what were you saying about supply chain and pricing?
See, supply chain and pricing is a very critical part of growth, profit growth, I would say, for any company. So if your supply chain is enough capable for the vendor development and as well as the procurement, if they know where to buy, how to buy, when to buy. These are the three very critical things. Cost, yes, definitely is the factor, but these are the three things very much is important in any supply chain management. Prices, of course, that would be there, but the price maybe 1 or 2% can be adjusted in the final price with the project cost. So that is, pricing is not the big challenge. The challenge is the quality of the product, because it is very difficult to get the correct product, that is a trusted product. So we deal with the tier 1 or tier 2 supplier authorized by the principal companies. So many times what happens, if I get the bill of material from my customers and they have the specific IC, that IC I can get it from the one source that is in 100 rupees. Same ICs, same manufacturer, same part. If I go to the principal authorized supplier, that is tier 1, tier 2 suppliers, so that may cost maybe 500 rupees, 700 rupees. So this is a 5 times, 7 times the cost difference. So this is the one challenge. So there, the supply chain resources, talent, and skill are applied to see why this difference is there. And if the customer is the price conscious, if I want other way, if I want to make more profit, I can ask for the 500 rupees from the customers, and I use the material used, I buy it from the 100 rupees. So that unethical practice completely. So we
Right,
do
right.
it. So this is the challenge. Yeah, how we manage this? One supplier is giving 100 rupees, one supplier is giving the 500 rupees. So that is the challenge, and thus this caused the customer very heavily. If I buy the material at the low cost from the unauthorized market, unauthorized channel, unauthorized supplier, and put it on the board, so that not only that particular IC is costing me, but the other component to use on the board also, that is getting that is of no use if I want to rework the complete board, because nowadays component is very minute. So if I desolder and try to get it soldered some other board, so that's not advisable, recommended.
Yeah, true.
So sourcing of the right component from the right supplier at the right time, so that is very much critical.
Okay, so how somebody know that this supplier is right and this supplier is not right?
So again, it is a EMS company's team, supply chain company, and based on their experiences and how closely you work with the principal companies, because it is not only the sourcing of the right product, but the how the principal manufacturing company, the semiconductor manufacturing company, what are their future plans. For example, specific IC or specific components, if they are towards the end of the life, supply chain get the information from the principal companies, manufacturing company. They don't recommend this component to be used in any of the design. So pass on this message to the customers. So we give it this information to the design companies. We use the same information within our design team. So that
But few supplier doesn't do that.
doesn't do that, because they do not have that capacity, or they do not have that connection to talk, to have this link with this principal companies. So again, that repo is required with the
Yes.
principal companies, because without the repo principal company, it is very difficult for the principal company. For example, like analog device, for example, the Intel, for example, Samsung, who are manufacturing the critical microprocessors and other microcontroller components, ICs. So they don't have that much this thing directly they interact with you. So if my supply chain is having the direct connection of the national head of the Samsung, he can talk to the direct national head of the companies. So if any challenges comes, whether it's the supply or the pricing, or maybe the information, so we have the information at the a very early stage before the product or component goes into the designing.
That's why you were talking about association, that there should be a
Yes.
association which can handle this,
And this
make it
thing,
everything in discipline.
discipline,
Right.
yeah. The structure, Rema.
Yeah. So, according to you, what do you think? Like, why there is differences between the prices? Because the product, as I know, as per my information, the electronic products are so expensive. But if there are people who are selling it in less prices, so what will be the reason?
See, the reason one is they are procuring from the unauthorized market. When
Okay.
I buy from the unauthorized market, the question on the genuinity of the part.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe it may be a duplicate part, it may be a generic part manufactured by some other local companies, maybe giving you the same technical specification. So it is like a branded ACs versus assemble ACs.
Okay, okay, yes.
So whether it is a generic part, third, it may be a salvage part. Like some board is being scrapped and they just get the component desolder from the old PCBs and they resell in the market. There are a lot of other companies in China and other part of the world. They use they manufacture the same kind of same specifications kind of components. So these are the four different reason for the low cost. But the customer, the company who designed the product is very strict on the sourcing of the material or maybe the selection of the component. Second, the supply chain who strict to that. Yes, customer ने ये चीज डिजाइन किया, ये चीज मांगा है, we have to get this thing only. And the third, the EMS company. So these three are working in a ecosystems, then the product will be reliable products.
Yeah, and if the product is not right, that will be harmful for the brand also. Like who are taking
Absolutely.
product from the other EMS company who are not providing relevant and right product, that will be the
Right.
worst part for the brand.
Right.
Like there must be some expiry dates also, like there are PCBs and components included. So there should be some expiry also, like where people can check and they can buy it.
Yeah, absolutely. See, every component comes in a specific packaging, and packaging has the batch code. And, they have the timeline to be used. If you are not using, so you should have the capacity to store the material as per the technical requirement. It be in a weather control, atmosphere control, humidity control environment is required to store those components.
Okay.
Otherwise, the product expiry date is being specified by the OEM companies when manufacturing the products.
So if I ask about the example, like for which product, how much duration is for relevant, like for a product?
So for any, I would say any electronics product you procure, use in a within 6 month time.
Okay. So you are talking about internal components, which
Yes.
which we assembling.
Right.
Okay, okay. So that's great to know about so much about the company, because I didn't know that this is also happening in the EMS sector.
Yeah.
So I want to know that how you are, like, what are your clients? Your client are existing clients or new clients you are approaching?
No, basically, see, we are into this business since 2016, 2017. So we are almost 8 years old company. We have the clients in almost all the sectors. Till date, we have completed more than 4,000 projects, EMS projects we completed. We have the 250 plus customers on board. So out of 250, 150 plus customers, we have the regular customers. We have the monthly jobs. Every month we have the work from EMS work from these companies. We have network with the design companies who design the product some other customers. So that is into B2B. So we do the prototyping for those customers. So we have the customers in the telecom sector. We have the customers in the automation sectors. We have the customers in the medical device manufacturing designing sectors. We have the customers who design the product on the sensor base. We have the customers who design the product on RFID as well as the GSM technology based product. Whether it is a technology based, whether it is an application based product designing, whether it is a consumer product. So we have the presence everywhere. Yes, the difference is a low volume or high volume. So that makes the difference. Maybe some other EMS has the same level, same technology customers, but they have the low volume. I have the same customer, maybe a high volume.
Mm-hmm.
The other EMS is the same customers, which may giving me the volume, but he is giving the same technology or same product, higher volume.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, if I ask about the number, like some percentage, like how much numbers customers you have reached till now?
I said that is 250 plus customers that every year we cater. Out of
Okay.
50, 150, we have the regular customers, and 100 customers we are dynamically
Mm-hmm.
keep on changing. Maybe one customer is coming this year, maybe come back again the next year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and
So,
4,000 plus EMS jobs that we completed.
okay. So, Jatinji, I want to clarify one thing. Like, I have some confusion about there is contract manufacturing. So, what is other part? Like one in contract and another is?
It's the same thing. See, in other part of the world, here we call it the electronic manufacturing services.
Mm-hmm.
Like country like in Europe or US, they call it a contract electronics manufacturing
Okay.
because, because they make the contracts for the longer term. And
Mm-hmm.
for EMS, it may be a contract for the like rate contract. We call it for
Mm-hmm.
the entire year. The customer and I will have the rate contract signed for the
Mm-hmm.
volume as well as the pricing. So that
Mm-hmm.
is the commitment between the two parties. So
Mm-hmm.
it's the same thing. So in India, previously it was like not like a much business of the based on the rate contract. It was on the case to case basis.
Mm-hmm.
Now it is coming to this. But
Mm-hmm.
the bottom line, the both EMS also has a terms and conditions. Contract manufacturing also has the terms and conditions. Maybe a couple of more terms and conditions. Contract electronic manufacturing. For example, if you are my customers, I am doing the contract with you,
Mm-hmm.
and at the time of final negotiations, I
Mm-hmm.
give some X price to the complete job, and in job that is I'll be procuring the material, but the cost of the material, that is semiconductor materials, it is not in my control, it is a market driven. So at the time of giving you the quote, when
Mm-hmm.
you are placing the PO, I have the material cost is 100 rupees,
Mm-hmm.
right? And if after the 6 months, if the material cost is going 150 rupees,
Mm-hmm.
50 rupees is not my margin. Maybe I
Yeah.
am operating with the average 10%. So I
Mm-hmm.
am paying the only 10 rupees margin. So I cannot sustain it. I cannot go ahead with this
Process.
prices. So
Yeah.
what I have to add into the contract, I want to add the PPV, that is a purchase price variation. So
Okay.
if my purchase price is varying at certain percentage, 1 or 2 or 3%, that is a mutually,
Mm-hmm.
till that percentage I can absorb that cost.
Mm-hmm.
But if beyond that percentage, that is agreed percentage, 2 or 3%, if price goes up, you are agreed to pay me that higher price differences. ठीक है? अगर so the pricing 100 rupees के बदले 103 रुपया होता है, so that 3 rupees I can accommodate in my pricing because still I have the 7 rupees that is profit.
Yeah.
But anything goes beyond that, so that I have to take it from the extra from you. So that is one example I am giving you.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is one. Secondly, if I am buying
Mm-hmm.
from the outside country,
Mm-hmm.
dollar price is getting fluctuated, currency price is getting fluctuated.
Yeah.
So that is also that is there in the contract. If
Mm-hmm.
the dollar price is fluctuating 1%, I will absorb that cost. But more than 1%, that you have to pay me this difference.
Okay. Okay.
So
So,
maybe because the reason
yeah.
one particular IC price is $1 today. It
Mm-hmm.
may be a $1 after 6 months, but
Mm-hmm.
dollar to rupees is 85 rupees as of now, but it
Yeah.
is 87 rupees.
Yeah.
Then I take it from the 2 rupees extra
From the client.
from the client, yes, from the customers, not you, but from the customers.
Yeah. Yeah. So if I ask about your future plans, like, are you planning something to announce new in future in this year?
Yes, we'll be adding the more facilities. That is, more SMT lines. We are putting. We are going internationally. We'll be putting more sales representative networks. We are targeting Europe and Africa market
Okay.
and Asia Pacific market, Philippines, Vietnam. So that is the business expansion plan as well as the capacity expansion plans are there.
Hmm. So
That is that.
right now, how many SMT lines you have?
We have the two SMT lines now.
Where?
Yeah, Baroda.
Baroda. Okay.
Yeah,
And you are planning to increase it in India or all over the world you are
India,
planning?
in India,
Okay.
we'll be
So in this year
more.
you will be
We'll
reaching.
be we, in this year we'll be adding one more line.
Mm-hmm.
So we target by 2025 we'll be having the 5 lines in India.
Okay.
Some
So
of the job we give it if we are overloaded, we may give it to some other EMS with the customer's permission.
mm-hmm. So your SMT lines, you are talking about two SMT lines. So I want to know about the area, like how much area there is and how much investment you have done in that SMT lines and what kind of machinery you have.
So we have the pick and place machine of the Panasonic that we have the solder printing machine, the deck that we have AY machine we have from the Saki, A1 machine is from the Heller. So
Mm-hmm.
we use this machine. We will be adding one more line. So the negotiation are going on
Mm-hmm.
with the supplier. So as of now, it is not sure which machines, which brand will be putting into that. But we are also adding the capacity of the existing SMT lines. So
Okay,
putting the
existing.
more thing. So we are upgrading our existing line also.
Mm-hmm.
So this is that how we are going. So next year by 2025 we target we put at least 5 lines.
5 lines.
Yeah,
In
capacity-wise, we do not have any space limitations. We have the ample space. I would say it is more than 10 acres of space that we have. We can have the even one foundry line, foundry
Mhm.
setup. Also, we can do it. So space is not a problem. So as of now, as a soft floor, we have the 20,000 square feet area that we have for these lines.
Okay. And you were talking about SMT lines, like how many I was asking about your future plans also. Like what are your how was your fiscal growth last year and what is your plan for upcoming 2 years?
In compared to last year, we grew by 34%,
Mm-hmm.
and we plan to double it by this fiscal year.
Okay. And how
The
was
the,
yeah.
the plan is like we have the 95% business from India,
Mm-hmm.
5% are from the outside.
Mm-hmm.
We want to increase that by at least 75-25.
Okay.
So 75% from the India, 25% from the other part of the world. So that will bring us the higher revenue as well as the higher profit that will help us in our expansion and further development plans.
So are you seeking any vendors or partners also?
Absolutely.
So what will be the eligibility, like what kind of partners and vendors you are searching?
Basically, they should have the market reach.
Mm-hmm.
Their customers should be the design customers,
Mm-hmm.
or maybe a product manufacturing customers. But as an individual or as a company, they should have the uh, understanding about the all electronics and how this electronics design and electronics manufacturing is happening.
Mm-hmm.
If they have the 30 to 40% knowledge about these industries, we are okay to train them and support them for all the sales, marketing, and other technical activity. And any tools is required, marketing tool required, we are there to support them, whether it is a promoting or maybe contributing in the road shows or expos,
Mm-hmm.
that we can support them.
Okay. And if
Because the reason, if you want to grow or expand globally, you need to have the present in specific local countries. So
mm-hmm.
the connect between the people, the language
Mm-hmm.
is the one key part. So if you talk in the local language, so the relations, the faster the relationship get established,
Mm-hmm.
and the trust is acquired in the faster way.
Yeah.
So if I go directly to the Africa,
Mm-hmm.
nobody trusts me. But if I go with somebody local person, he will trust the local person over there. So local partner is very much
Require.
required. Yeah, for the business expansion, also for the market intelligence required where I am targeting my business.
Mm-hmm.
So he would be the right person to give me the feedback about the market as well as the geopolitical situation also there.
Okay. And if I ask about quality assurance, like how do you assure that your product quality is great?
See, nowadays all the EMS have the same level of quality measures. They have the standard quality systems.
Mm-hmm.
They have the specific industries required the quality systems are there. So it is only how effectively, how religiously they follow the
Mm-hmm.
systems in their systems.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, the systems are well established.
Mm-hmm.
Systems majority, as I said, 70 to 80% the quality check is being done by machines itself.
Mm-hmm.
And in EMS, the machinery used are is almost same manufactured product is getting used. So there are top 10 companies in the automated optical inspection machines. So
Mm-hmm.
out of 10 EMS, maybe 5 EMS will be having the same product. So
Okay.
setup wise, machine wise is the same, is only a 20% where the manual intervention is required at any stage of the process, start from the receiving of the material to the dispatch of the material, how you handle it, how
Mm-hmm.
you check it, how you record the data, that matters.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, things are the same. What material do you use? The material normally we use is the solder paste. That is the critical things.
Mm-hmm.
That is very much importance in the our industries, EMS industries. There
Mm-hmm.
are two, three different brands. The material is used. If the budget brands and the premium brands.
Mm-hmm.
So it is used by the same EMS. The
Mm-hmm.
price is almost same to all the EMS. Is hardly vary 5 to 10% depending upon your buying volume.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, the material is the same. Pricing, yes, is different things.
Mm-hmm.
Certain material used for the certain process, it is also a standard because customer recommend that material only.
Okay. Okay.
So it has to be used by the EMS only. So
Okay.
that way, quality, yes, everyone would say we are the best in the quality, but according to me, if you follow the certain quality systems,
Mm-hmm.
you use the standard material because 80% work is done by the machines.
Right. Right.
If you keep your machines in well maintained conditions, if you do the machine well, keep the well calibrated, the accuracy of the machine is giving you the quality.
Quality work.
Otherwise 20% is the mechanical kind of work that
Mm-hmm.
manual things that we do, but it is not a measure in this affecting the criticality of the product applications.
Yeah, so you have taken out very interesting topic. Like if this EMS company which are providing products in less prices, so if the process is same, like how they are providing products in less prices. So this is the main question, I think.
The lesser the cost,
Mm-hmm.
uh, if I want to, I'll give the example. If one customer is asking the quote from me
Mm-hmm.
and give 100 rupees quote, same customer is getting the quote from the EMS B, he may get the 80 rupees and he may get a third quote from the EMS C, maybe 200 rupees.
Mm-hmm.
The different, these three may be operating in the different geographical presence.
Mm-hmm.
That is number one. Second, these three, one might have the lower resource cost, manpower cost.
Mm-hmm.
Second, EMS may be having the efficient supply management as the procurement is the cost effective, but the resources cost is higher. So they would come in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Third is the top of things. So they are the premium level.
Mm-hmm.
So they know that this is the higher cost. Maybe their resource cost is higher. Maybe in my company, if I am in the out of 20%, maybe ITI student, ITI level person. One
Mm-hmm.
company may have the minimum the diploma level resources. One company is minimum B level. Salary wise, resource wise, cost is
Mm-hmm.
higher. So this is how the cost factor comes in the picture.
Mm-hmm.
Machine efficiency, how your machines are efficiency giving you the output.
Mm-hmm.
Second, your supply chain, how efficiently they are procuring. Third
Mm-hmm.
is your resource cost. And fourth, your manufacturing cost, overall cost.
Yeah, yeah.
Because when you are running the EMS company, maybe you have the 60 to 70% your team is directly involved in the electronics manufacturing process.
Mm-hmm.
Remaining 35% are on non-technical things, maybe
Mm-hmm.
account, my store department, my admissions department, my
Mm-hmm.
housekeeping, right? Those people are not directly into this. So if I keeping 20 people for these four processes, that is adding the cost into my EMS cost.
Yeah, yeah.
So how it is not only managing the resource cost on the shop floor,
Mm-hmm.
but also the managing the resource cost on the other department also.
Also, yes.
So that is that depends how intelligent you are and how you capable of getting the things done with the minimum
Uh-huh.
resources.
Okay. So, like if I'm an electronic manufacturing company and I need products, so how can I assure that your product is 100 rupees and you are providing right product and that person is not providing right product?
So again, as a customer,
Hmm.
see, as a company, it is my moral responsibility. I use the genuine product. I use the genuine material, soldering material, and I use the genuine things to deliver the right product.
Hmm.
Right.
Hmm.
Second is the maybe low cost. Maybe you compromise at some extent in somewhere.
Hmm.
So sometimes you never know whether I am wearing this ring is a 22 carat or
Hmm.
21 or 20 carats.
Yes.
So
Hmm.
these are the difference.
Hmm.
For example, in a conformal coating, we put
Hmm.
some spray. So
Hmm.
that spray protects the PC board from the environmental
Hmm.
changes.
Okay.
So one specification, the customer specify it should be 90 microns thickness if
Okay.
I'm putting the spray.
Hmm.
But instead of 90, if customer is negotiating with me and if the EMS is putting the 60 micron,
Hmm.
it is very difficult to check this.
Hmm.
So again, it is the comes on the integrity of the business.
Okay.
So that is
So,
the
like if
one
somebody
thing.
is experienced person, they can recognize that which is the right company.
Absolutely, the right company and how frequently customer visit the EMS company, EMS setup.
Okay.
Sometimes they do some surprise check
Mm-hmm.
whether their product are getting proper tested or not, their product are getting handled or not, their products are getting properly managed or stored or not. They
Mm-hmm.
are the surprise checking. But normally at Allnyx, what we do,
Mm-hmm.
we offer the customer your batch is ready to dispatch. If you
Mm-hmm.
want to recheck or do the quality check or testing,
Mm-hmm.
please come do the checking or give us the clearance for before we do the testings. If they required, they just give us the clearance. Sometimes they ask to ship the at least 10 boards.
Mm-hmm.
Their premises, they check it their premises, they give
Mm-hmm.
the clearance for the remaining quantity to be dispatched. So normally we do follow this practice.
Okay, I have left say only two questions. My
No problem.
first question is there are companies who are collaborate like who are providing like I am an electronic manufacturing company and I need some product, so they connect me through with vendors, right? There is third party also which provide such kind of contract. So according to you, that that business is right for electronic companies or it's fine?
Absolutely, absolutely fine. In fact, that is the blessing in disguise because I
Hmm.
don't have to go to the to find the customer basically.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
getting the ready customers.
Hmm.
So that is a ready to case with me. So
Hmm.
that person or that company is doing half of the my job.
Yeah, yeah.
So I am having the ready leads. So I just have to convert these leads into the orders. So
Mm-hmm.
that is what as a Allnyx we foresee. If we want to create a sales representative kind of network or with a company
Mm-hmm.
who do this kind of things, facilitate between the two things,
Okay.
maybe buyers and the EMS company.
Okay.
They connect us.
Okay. So you are searching such companies which can provide.
Company, and this is a going to be very good business. That is the new things is developing in between these things,
Hmm.
because EMS company,
Hmm.
it is becoming very competitive. We cannot
Hmm.
put more sales resources into this, because that is not our core expertise. Our core expertise is the manufacturing.
Yeah.
So product company
Hmm.
have expertise in selling the product,
Hmm.
but we have to sell our services.
Yeah.
But selling the services is the very difficult.
Hmm.
If I have the one lead today, it takes me to convert into order 3 to 6 month time. So that is the lead conversion time. So
Okay.
this company are like a boon to the EMS company. They
Hmm.
come with us with some references. Yes, this is the company, this is the industry, this is the product, this is the technology that customer is looking forward. You are the competent to manage these projects. We say yes. Then they connect with us, and
Hmm.
that customers also know that okay, these are the companies
Process.
who take care of the everything.
Yeah.
One way it is good. So it is like a catering services.
Yeah. Yeah.
So caterers know okay, where to buy the sweet, where to buy the namkis, where to buy
Yeah.
this set of things, where to buy flowers. So I am a little bit relaxed.
Yeah. So, my last question is related to your training and workshop program. Like, are you reaching any colleges and institution about your workshop and training? And
Absolutely.
how do you take interns if you are taking, and like the whole your hiring process and internship and workshop program?
Yeah, basically, see, this basically I put it in a skill upgradation product program
Hmm.
between the industry and the education institutes. So there should be a bridge. So we are creating the bridge between the industries as well as the education industries.
Hmm. Hmm.
The bridge in a two-way,
Hmm.
uh, for the win-win situation for the institutes, for
Hmm.
company and for the students also.
Okay.
One way is we invite them at our premises.
Hmm.
We give them the training as per their curriculum. So that is one.
Hmm.
Second, we help college, whether it is a degree college or diploma college,
Hmm.
in designing the specific course and
Hmm.
material and the curriculum,
Hmm.
so that after 3 or 4 years, when the students come out, so
Hmm.
we know okay, he is ready for our industries.
Okay.
So we define the course and curriculum for the university and the colleges.
Hmm.
So we frequently have the such kind of conference seminar with the industries and educational institutions come on the common platform. We discuss the things what we need and what they have in their pool, and we
Hmm.
find the gap, and then we create the bridge
Hmm.
to bridge this gap.
Hmm. Hmm.
What we do now as a part of hiring, we go to the university, we go to the colleges, we go to the ITI institutes,
Hmm.
find the skills,
Hmm.
and if we find suitable, we
Hmm.
offer them apprenticeship, we
Hmm.
offer the stipend also, we
Hmm.
hire them on a contract, we hire them on our direct payroll, also depending upon their quality, knowledge,
Skills.
skills. Yes.
Okay.
But
So,
at Allnyx, we give importance to the skills and knowledge rather than the education qualifications.
okay. The skills are more important than
More important.
educational qualification because
Because now
practical is most important.
more important, because we know the level of educations is at what level now.
Yeah.
So yeah, so now it is a production factory. The
Hmm.
colleges are the factories.